Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakodash.
I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone of love and peace and salutations. To you hopeful elect brothers out here pushing the truth across four corners of the globe. And to you sincere sisters that are watching
on the channel.
humbly and in silence, I want to say shalom, as well as the Israelite foreigners that look like unto the other nations who are of the elect. I want to say shalom to you as well. Today we're just going to go into just a little lesson on pretty much the wars that are a war is coming. We know World War III is imminent and it's coming. All right, but I went to Chat GPT, because one of the signs of the end is the nation arise against the nation. We'll get that here shortly, but there is a great war coming. All right, and it's going to be a global war with all these nations fighting each other, man. All right, and that's on the rise right now. All right, so but I went to Chat GPT. All right, and I asked how many wars are happening globally. And I'm just going to read what it says. It says the number of armed conflicts worldwide varies depending on how you define war versus conflict, but here are some recent estimates. It said according to the Uppsala Conflict Data Program, UCDP, there were 59 state-based armed conflicts in 2023, the highest number recorded since 1946. It says the Institute for Economic and Peace, the IEP, reported that around 56 conflicts were recorded in 2024, with 92 countries involved in conflicts beyond their borders. If one uses a broader definition, including smaller scale variants, insurgencies, etc., some sources estimate over 100 conflict zones globally. All right, it says, in short, dozens of major conflicts are currently underway globally, likely somewhere between 50 and 60 state-based wars, and possibly over 100 when including lower intensity armed conflicts. It says I'm gonna leave that alone, but it says possibly over 100 when including lower intensity armed conflicts. All right, so there's no peace coming to this world, man. There's war coming. All right, as the scriptures have said, man. You got anything to add to that?
Nah, I mean that just goes to show you, the scriptures reign supreme, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hey, the scriptures say, you gonna hear about wars and rumors of wars, and guess what? That's what's going on. All right, that lets you know, where we are in the timeline, man. All right, and that we're getting closer to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's return. All right.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna start in Joel. I'm gonna start Joel chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 9. All right, let me turn this off. Hold on, Salakia, bro. All right, this is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. It said, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up." It said, "Beat your plowshares into swords, all right, and your pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say, I am strong." All right, so this is going into the weaker nations. All right, have the same kind of capability as these big nations. All right, so you see countries like South Korea, North Korea. They're smaller in size, but they have nuclear capabilities now. All right, so what are they gearing up for? They're gearing up for a great war that is about to happen. All right, and we know it. Why? Because the scriptures have said so, man. All right, it says, assemble yourself. Go ahead.
If I may, that scripture it lets you know that times are changing, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because the plowshares, all right, and the pruning hooks are agricultural tools, man. All right, but it says beat those into swords and into spears, man. Letting you know that now it's not the time to for agriculture, man. All right, and harvesting,
peace.
Man, and peace, peace.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just letting you know that now it's a time for war, man.
Yep.
All right. Times are changing rapidly, man. All right. War is coming fast, man. All right, so it isn't the time to be a seeking peace, man. All right, seeking all these materialistic things, man. Hey, the Lord is about to return, and this place is about to go up, man.
Yep, about to go up, like the brother just said, man. and we want it to happen, even though this is not going to be a fun-filled moment. All right, the men in the know, we know that these things got to happen for our salvation to come, man. All right, so we have to depend on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for his protection, all right, in these times that we're coming in. All right, it says, verse 11, it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, because thy mighty one is come down, O Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It says, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh. It said, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right, and this is going into World War III, man. All right, this is going into the nuclear destruction that's going to happen, because it's going to start in the Middle East. All right, and then it's going to spread worldwide. All right, that's why Iran is such a heavy player. When you start hearing about Iran in it, all right, then we know, and you're hearing about Iran, in heavy in it now, man. All right. And guess what? They're going to come against America, man. All right, so it's a lot going on all at once. All these little proxy wars. All right, all these different weapons being invented. I was watching a brother's video. I can't remember the brother's name, but he was going into how we ain't even seen a third of Esau's toys, man. All right, when it comes to this weaponry, man, the sword was his gift. All right, so he's studied creating, all right, ways of destruction, man. All right, ways to destroy, because that's his gift. All right, and he relies on the weapon, all right, for his success. But he don't know that he's finna come against a greater power, man. You got something?
Yep. Hey, in America, hey, your so-called allies, guess what? They're gonna turn on you as well, man.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna read the scripture, to back up that point real quick. Verse 7.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Yeah, this Obadiah, verse 7, it says, all the men of thy confederacy.
It's only one chapter.
Yeah. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is not understanding in him. All right, so hey, this is letting you know that America, that your allies aren't really your allies, man. All right. They might be right now, but hey, soon come. Hey, the script is about to flip, man. All right, America is gonna be looked at as the enemy, man, for everybody. All right, everybody is gonna turn their backs on America, man.
And why is that? Because the majority of the Israelites are in this place, man.
Yep.
All right, that's why the most of the destruction that's gonna happen is gonna happen right here, because this is where most of the Israelites have migrated to. All right, now we were spread, as you read in chapter James, the first chapter, the first verse, it says refers to us being scattered, and we were scattered the worldwide, but the bulk of everything is right here in America, man. All right, so that's why a lot of the concentrated nuclear destruction is going to be here, man, and that's why this place is going to be totally annihilated. All right, because of what they've done to the children of Israel, man. All right. You got anything else on that one?
No, that was it.
All right, I'm gonna go to Matthew, the 24th chapter. I'm gonna start at the 6th verse.
Yeah.
All right, because this is a future prophecy, and we're in those times right now. Because as you read, this passage in Matthew's, where the disciples were asking, when was the end coming? All right, and Yahushua was giving them signs, all right, and things to look for, all right, from when the end is coming. Now, when Yahushua died, we know that started the end, all right, but now we're at the end of we're in the last of the last days, man. All right, this scripture say after this generation won't pass. So we're expecting the Lord to come back, all right, really soon, man. All right, because things are already in play. We see the MOTB getting pushed, all right, heavy. All right, we see all these, we going into some of the conflicts that are happening globally and how many are happening. All right, these things are happening worldwide. You got different wars brewing, and starting to brew, all right, that are major. All right, America and Venezuela, America and Nigeria, and the Russians and Ukraine, all these things are happening. All right. So, hey, man, we in the last of the last days, and this is not a time of peace. All right, this is a time of war and great judgment. All right, so I'm going to read this Matthew 24. I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 3 just to make the point. It said, Matthew 24:3, and said, he sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And this is not talking about the world could be in destruction. All right, it's like an end of an eon, end of an age happening. All right, where this current rulership will be destroyed, and then the new rulership under Yahushua and King David will be set up. All right, so this is good. It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. It says, and this is the point I want to go, 6 and 7.
Esau, he gonna be one of the main people doing that, man.
Good.
That's why he's trying to perform these so-called miracles, all right, with his Neuralink and shit like that, man. All right, hey, he's gonna deceive a lot of people, man.
With those them works, they're gonna see that he gonna be able, the blind gonna be able to see. All right, these people that will cripple their whole life, they're gonna be able to walk through this Neuralink that the brother Top One is going into, man. All right, we in some heavy times, man. If you paying attention, man, we in some real heavy times, and we know this is about to be over. You think
that's why, hey, to back up your point, you said we know this about to be over. If you go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 5, it says that the Lord has no need to write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord come as a thief in the night, man. And you know, guess what? The prophets, guess what? They're watching, man. They're watching the things that are going on, and guess what? They're lining it up with the scriptures, man.
That's right.
So, hey, we know where we are in the timeline. We know what's coming, man. All right.
Yep. Good point. Verse 6 says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right. So you're going to hear about these different wars and rumors of wars. People going to, like, some of them going to come to peace agreements. All right, then they're going to break those. It's just a lot going to be happening right now, man. And all while this is happening, you're seeing the C-HIP being pushed, all right, globally now. All right, are you seeing the breakdown of the dollar? You know, the new currency is about to stack up, which is going into the MOTB. All right, and these wars and people are divided. All right, these nations are against each other. Now you're starting to see these nations, what they call them, what kind of war?
Proxy war.
No, not proxy wars. These nations. What's the nations against nations? Civil wars. All right, not civil wars. When one nation, nation of people rise up against another nation. My brain is clouded right now. But y'all know what I'm saying.
Wars?
Yeah, race wars.
Yeah.
The water, that's the word I was using. Salakia. My man went blank for a second. All right, but race wars, man. You're starting to see that being pushed on a heavily now, man. You know? All right, so all these things are setting up for the end time, man. The end game, we're in the end, bro. All right, and we see it. Like the brother just quoted that in Thessalonians, man. We know why, because the scriptures have like it said in verse 3, it says, and what shall be the sign of thy coming? We're starting to see the signs of the coming of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and we see them through what? The prophecies, man. All right, and it says, I'm gonna read this in 6 and 7 again. It said, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things shall come to pass, but the end is not yet. It said, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. Man, all these things are happening, man. All right, man, all these things that we just read in 6 and 7 are happening. That's how you know it there. You can feel it. All right, what's that song? I can feel it in the air. You can feel it in the air, man. The mirth is gone. All right, the music is trash. Everything is on a decline. The food is just trash. The air quality. You know, everything is declining, man. All right, and we need salvation, man. You know, you got something?
Yeah, I got a precept in 2 Esdras.
Yeah, bring it out.
Yeah, this Second Ezra chapter 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. All right, and this is the time that we're coming into, man. I said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, meaning destruction, man. All right, for their sword and their destruction draweth nigh, meaning it is getting closer, man. All right, it's right around the corner. All right, and one people shall stand up and fight against another. That's what we was just going into, man. All right, these race wars, man. All right, Jake hate each other, man. All right, Esau hate Jake hate Jake, Esau hate Esau, man. All right, so there's a war on all fronts, man. You got civil unrest, man. All right, people warring against each other. All right,
I got a precept for you.
Yep, that's sedition amongst men. Hey, people are divided, man. All right, and times that we're coming into, man. Hey, you just seen the people revolting for these SNAP benefits, man. All right, people, in the times that we're coming into, people ain't gonna regard their kings or their princes, man. All right, their presidential whatever you want to call them, man. They ain't gonna have no regard for them, man. All right. These are the times that we're coming into, man. And guess what? This place is gonna continue to get worse and worse and worse until it be destroyed, man.
All right, this is Isaiah 19:2. Was you done with that? All right, this is Isaiah 19:2. It says, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what the brothers is going into. How Esau is against Esau, Esau against Jake, Jake against Esau, Jake against Jake. All right, China against this country. And it's just a lot. It's chaotic, man. All right, and we know Esau's gonna come with that so-called solution. All right, the one world government, man. But the Lord is not gonna allow that to be established. All right. So, hey, man, we in some beautiful times, man. All right, I'm gonna get another precept, and if you got anything else, we can get that, and we're gonna close it out. This is Revelations chapter 6. I'm gonna go in verse 4, and it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And we know that's talking about Esau, man. All right. And he's in what's Revelation 12:12 say?
12.
Get that real quick, Bob Kushai.
I got it.
You know, we'll come back to this.
It's book of Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Yep, and he knows he has but a short time. So he sees the chariots. All right, he sees these things happening in the skies. And he knows that he don't have that much time, man. Because guess what? He's looking at our videos. He see what's happening is what's really happening, man. So he's trying to offset prophecy, man, with the things that he got going on. But he don't know he's not going to be able to accomplish none of that. It says that in Job. As soon as he's about to
fill his belly,
man, the Lord is going to snatch it away from him, man. All right, this is back in Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and they that should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. All right, and we know what that great sword is. All right, the nuclear powers, man, and along with the other things that he got going on, man. All right, he has like the brother was. I was watching the brother videos, like he said, we only seen a third of Esau's real weaponry, man. He's not putting it on show and tell. All right, but when it's time for it to come out, it's going to come out. All right, and you're going to need the protection of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, the Lord is going to give his men those powers, all right, to endure through these times, man. All right, you got anything else? All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and we want to give all praise going on
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.